this is Nathalie from LineDotArrow from the Netherlands, and I'm here to work a little bit more on, I couldn't decide, I wanted to go for this one, but I still have to finish this one. And yeah, I always end up with half-finished journals, so I thought, well, maybe do this one. But I really want to finish the envelope journal that I started with the first week challenge papers. It's just an envelope, sort of a folio basically, but I really like these thingies. Yeah. I had so much fun creating this. In case you are wondering what this is, if you're new to my channel, this is the first week June challenge, and everything you see that has a design on it is made by me for the first week challenge, and the papers come for free in the LineDotArrow Facebook group. But yeah, I will, if you see the first week June challenge, if you look for that video, you see everything about the challenges and also how I created, well, this, with also a little specimen slide in here, and the front side. But yeah, I really want to move forward with this. But yeah, let me first work with velvet photos. I wanted to say black velvet. It's not velvet photos, because this is also a part for oh, I can still finish it in June. Ooh, yeah, let's finish this first. I thought, well, I have the whole month of June to finish, so why do I need to do it now? Because I started it before my holiday and I need to finish it. That's why. I'm going to try to talk a little bit less and work a little bit harder. Because I always end up talking so much. Although I think I don't talk too much. Maybe a little. Let's see. I have everything in a tray over here. You can't see the whole tray, but stuff is coming out. I think I said I wanted a booklet in here. So let's make the booklet for the front. Let me start by, yeah, I need to cover the inside. What am I going to put on the inside? Because it's not very sturdy. I'm going to cover it with this piece, but this piece is going to be glued together first. So it's 2 layers of the thinner cardstock. Also debating. Yeah, I want the original side on the outside. So yeah, I hope everybody is okay, doing well. I hope everybody is enjoying the first week challenge. I had a lot of fun creating the first week challenge. I had fun creating the images, so the actual digital, but also with, it's a little bit too, can I put it like this? No, I didn't measure. What a bummer. Well, okay, let me see. No. Okay, new plan. I'm going to do these together. So then I have enough to go in the booklet. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, let me quickly got it. So I got it. Now I need to do some scoring. I'm going to score in the middle. In the middle-ish, because it's not really a middle. I'm eyeballing. And I'm also scoring next to the middle. It is very soft because the glue is wet. The glue stick is a wet glue, which means now it is extremely wobbly and soft, but it also means when it's dry, it is extremely sturdy. If you glue book pages together with this stick, with a glue stick, and leave it to dry, it will completely change the tag to be more sturdy without having to add expensive paper pad items, but I'm not going to use the book pages now. Usually I do that. I'm going to round the corners, and I didn't do a good job gluing all the edges because I know I'm going to sew over it anyway, but I am going over it a few times to make sure all the glue is spread out evenly, and maybe do a good job gluing. And also, if the glue is spread very well, if I'm going to sew before it's completely dry, I will not mess up my sewing machine completely. Because glue can get stuck in your sewing machine, of course. And now I'm just trying to create some sort of spine. And that is easy if you have two score lines next to the middle. This is how I do it. There's probably a better way to do this, but this is always how I do it. By pushing and bending and folding. And so yeah. I'm not sure if you can see. Yeah, I think you can see there is a little tunnel and you can see through. I'm going to ink a little. And I still need to do the video for the giveaway for the 8K, well, 8 plus 1K, 8.1K giveaway for the YouTube channel. And yeah, I have been sick, so I lost more time. I hope to do that really soon. And I also at the start of the June challenges, of course, I had to have challenge freebies ready. Challenge papers that are for free, I have to say. Because in the coffee shop they are not for free, before somebody starts to comment and say, yeah, you say it's for free, but it's not. On my Ko-fi, they are not for free. And basically on my Ko-fi, it's only for people that do not have a Facebook account, but still want to be, still want to work with those papers. That's basically why it's there. That's the only reason why it's there. Okay. This can be a good size. Go to eyeball. Yeah, that's gonna work. And of course we will save all the scraps. I am just going to get a few papers that can go in here. I need to see if I can find over here. Let me see. I need this. Is this about half the... Yeah, some, maybe not exactly, but almost. Okay. Okay, this looks wonky to me. As it is. Yeah. I'm going to cut off this. And cut off a little bit from the edge, from the folding. And if I'm correct, I have just created 4 pages to put in my little booklet. I don't know what it is with the paper trimmer. I love that paper trimmer, but sometimes cut extremely wonky. Well, I cut extremely wonky, of course. I do something wrong. I forgot to push this thing down. So it's my fault, because the thing is good. Oh, look out for the hands. But if you don't press this down very well, you are not, oh, you're not going to cut straight. Okay, let me see. Because how many papers do I need to get in? And do I also add like a book page or something like that? I don't know. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. Put around in the corners. And this is going to be inside. And I'm just going to stitch the little booklet by hand. Yeah, you've probably seen this before, but it's the okay, I don't know the name anymore. But it's just poking 3 holes. I almost poked my finger. Oh, it really just went next to it. Oh, and I already had a knife in here not weeks, but yeah, well, 1.5 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago maybe. I was cleaning the knife and something fell off the countertop, and I I want to say, ik schrok ervan in English. I don't know. I was like, ah! And then I wanted to grab it to hold it on to the countertop, but I put the knife straight into my thumb, and it was a pretty deep cut. I see you are extremely low, and I meant low with the camera. I put you up just a little. I'm going to start in the middle and going from the outside to the inside. Make sure this is tight, but not like tight that you are going to bend it, because then your paper is going to rip and your book is not, or your booklet is not going to be flat. And then go back over here. Then I go underneath this one. I don't have to go back to the outside, no. And just give it a little pull. Going to tie it in a knot. Make sure you got all your needles back, because I always, this is what I mean. I always lose my needles and they are on the floor, and with the little helpers running around, it's very dangerous. I don't want them to get hurt or anything. So, and I'm just going to push on the wax thread, and this one isn't really rounded very well. So now I'm just going to seam this one. Are there more wonky? Like so. This one. But yeah, I'm just going to, because it's not laying flat like this, So I'm just going to press over here, press over here, press over here, press over here, the middle, press over this side. You can also do it with your finger, by the way. And if you do it like this, it lays flat or flatter. It's not completely flat, but it's okay like this. Where's the journal? Where's the journal? It's over here. I can put it in here. Ooh, that is fun. Do I need to add more on this booklet? I don't know. Do I need to put something over here? Also, I don't know. Let me see what I got. I got so many things still in here. Do I have pockets? I have also got those cute little envelope. Do I still have pockets? Or did I use all the pockets already? Okay, that might be the case. I still have thingies left, but not, well, it's a lot, but not like 1,000 things or something like that. Okay, where is the lady that I did ink? Oh, I lost the, oh, I also have these. This is just the backing. Okay, I had a lady that was in front here. I took it out and now it's gone. These are tinier pieces. Tags, tags, tags. A car. Love this portrait. I had the, this is the lady. Please go back. Oh, I like these. 2 cars. Tag. Frame, frame. Journal card. Not envelopes, more journal cards. And frame. Wow, there's a lot in this kit. It's absolutely insane, the items you have to play with. Okay, let me put this one in. Oh yeah, I was looking if I need to add something maybe on the inside, maybe decorate it. Yeah, let's do that. Or I can use this as a pocket. And glue it on here. Okay. Can you glue it in the corner? I'm going to use it to stuck something in. So maybe use something sturdy. This is a nice portrait. Does it fit? I didn't measure. It should fit. Let me... But to be honest, I think I rather like this one. It fits better with the pocket. Change of plan. I'm going to tuck it in like this. Tuck it in like this. I think I also will tuck this one in. And do I have something small? I'm pretty sure I have small items. Because I have so many things over here. I have a typewriter. That's funny. I think I will use the typewriter. And put it on the little pocket. Okay, and we have this. This is cute. This can be closed like this. Do I need to make a closure? I don't know. Do I need to put something on here? Also don't know. Wish I could talk to you and then you could yell and say yes. Or no, don't do that. Let me see what I got. Got so many things. Okay, maybe I can do something with this. Let's layer the butterfly on here. Let me get out some wires. This one. This one. This one, and one to cut. Maybe this one. First straighten out the wire, cut the wire, then I'm going to bend it like so. So you have like, you create a loop. Sorry, much better lighting like that. Cut this, but keep it safe also for the little helpers. And then I'm just going to take this and roll like so. Do the same on the other side. And I've done this before on the Botanical Journal that I created from packaging. It was the one with fabric, and I made all the beads on the spine. Okay, maybe I need to roll it one more time. But it's a fun way to add hardware to your project and give a butterfly without antennas. And I always put a little tape on here just to make sure it stays where it should be. Okay, it's a little bit too long or too wide. I'm also going to tape it over here and over here to just make sure it doesn't come off. And I'm also going to add glue, of course, and glue it onto here. And I really need to, just going to put some glue underneath. Oh, there's a lot of glue, so that's a good thing. I'm also going to press. Okay. I'll give the wings a little bend. And now add a lot of glue to make sure it stays on the frame. But I wasn't sure how I'm going to put it on. Maybe like so. Yeah. Okay. Also going to bend the tip of the wing a little bit, and adding a little bit of glue over here and gluing it on to the frame. Going to do the same over here. Some extra glue behind the butterfly. Also popping some glue over here. Okay. I think it really needs to dry before I glue it on. Well, I think I can glue it on. I'm not certain. Okay. I'm going to do this. Let it dry a little. This is going to be a little tab. Like so. Stuff this in. I think I have the spot for it. This is going to be it. Yeah, like so. And this is the inside. And we're going to stick it in here. Like so. I'm not sure if the magnet still works this way. No, it's not. So we're not going to stick it in there. Okay, let me see what I can do. Maybe I do need to put this tag in here because it doesn't fit. That's a bummer. But nevertheless, I can still put it somewhere else. I have a whole area here to put it, or I can also put it on the inside here. But I think maybe on here, if I create a pocket, or have a pocket over here. I really wanted it in the front, but the magnet doesn't work anymore. I have things in here too. Okay, doesn't it really work? Are you sure? You're absolutely sure, Nathalie? No, I'm not absolutely sure, because now it works. If I bend this a little, it could work. Yay, it fits. So yeah. Okay, with this sort of fitting, I'm not convinced. No, I'm not going to do it. It's not going to hold. It's not going to be good for the journal. So yeah, let me just put these in. Maybe I'm going to put the envelope in here. Maybe that's better. I need to find a tuck spot for this piece. I could also, but then I'm going to change this whole thing. No, I'm not going to do that. I really like this a lot. Maybe I could make something and slide it in here, because I was also thinking would it fit in here? No, it's too small. But I was also thinking to make another elastic in here and just put this in between. But I could also create a so many options. I keep saying I can also but yeah, create like a how do you say that? Not a belly band, but a pocket. But I'm also watching this, because this is basically, do I have it? I have this too. It's very green. It's very fragile. It doesn't work. It doesn't work the way I want it to work. No. Okay, we will see where I put it. I'm just going to tuck it in between the two signatures for now. Well, I'm going to work a little bit on here, so that's not very smart to do, because I'm seeing this and I'm thinking, ooh, this is a great page to put a collage on. But I'm sort of limited today on my crafting time. I promised my husband I wouldn't stay up all night. take it out. Because we're gonna watch some television together. And we went out for a walk. We had dinner together. I flipped some burgers today. And I like making burgers. I do smash burgers. And I try to do something new every time I every time I make a burger. We call it hamburger. I'm not sure how you call it. Maybe the same? I don't know. I have these still. I also have the other frames that are in the kit. And I thought, what if I just make a collage? Oh, this is really cute. Yeah, this can be something. My glue on. Okay. Got my glue on. Going to glue it over here. And I'm going to glue this on. Oh, I'm so happy with this glue press. This is absolutely so much easier to glue. And this is not sponsored or anything. I did buy the glue press myself. It was gifted. Well, I received a gift certificate for Christmas from my son. Was it for Christmas or for my birthday? I don't know anymore. Well, it was a present from my son. I received a gift certificate and I went ahead and purchased the glue press. Yeah, it's such an amazing tool. If you thinking about buying it and if you are not sure, I am 100% certain you will be very happy. Let's put this girl here. Does it need something else? Maybe a little bit of, I also have this. Yeah. So yeah, the glue press is an absolute must-have. Glue press and scan and cut. My absolute favorite tools. Although I have to say, if I was not doing all these kits, if I didn't have to cut out so many elements to show you each month, if it was just for me crafting, I'm not sure if I would ever purchased a scan and cut. I don't know. But now that I did, and I have it for a few years now, so yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. It makes my life so much easier. Because before I had the scan and cut, I spent hours, well, you know, hours cutting out all those images and small elements. But when I had like 3 kits out, I had to do it on time. Well, all at the same time. Not, okay, I'm first going to cut this out and then make a journal. No, I have to show you well, I think I need to show you all those elements cut out and work with the papers. And then there was also all the backing going on. It was, yeah, a real struggle. And with the scan and cut, I just simply cut the images and then do a second cut on a rather sturdy paper that can be a backing. So that saves me a lot of time too, because before I did that, I always cut out with the scan and cut and then had the tag cut out and then went ahead and put backing on it and find myself cutting around it with a scissor again. And I was thinking, I'm still cutting. This is not better. This is just different. So yeah. Yeah, it's almost time. Well, it is actually time for me to stop. I'm just going to glue on this little piece of music paper, and then I'm going to stop crafting because I hear my husband downstairs getting ready to go upstairs to watch television with me, and I need to be there on time. Okay, not sure where I got this paper from. I believe it was in here. Yeah. But yeah, this is it for today. Created, sorry for the noise. Let me get this out of the way. So, created a little booklet and this little girl. But yeah, I hope you liked the video. If you did, maybe you want to give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. If you're new to my channel, maybe you want to be a subscriber. I have a Facebook group. I do a lot of challenges. I have a design team. Great design team, by the way. I have a whole admin team running the Facebook group together with me. Very tight community over there. Being very supportive, creative, inspiring, and most of all, let people be people and just be friendly. And if somebody needs help going through a rough time, we are there to support them. I do love the group, and I'm very happy and grateful that it's working so well. So yeah, if you want a community that is safe and inspiring and well, personal, go over and visit LineDotArrow and also check out the Facebook groups hosting all the challenges. The first week challenge of June is creating something similar like this. It can be totally different, but these are free papers and they are available in LineDotArrow. So yeah, I'm really going to close now. Thanks for watching. I already said that. Leave a like, subscribe, a comment, and yeah, stay safe, stay creative. And greetings from the Netherlands, and I hope to see you the next time. Bye bye. Bye.